meters. We'll take step 7 in 102. You are primed to send retreat if the primary range is less than 6 meters. How copy?
Station copies. We're prime if range is less than 6 meters, and we're in step 7, 1.102.
We're about 3.5 minutes away from capture point arrival at a distance of just 30 feet. A final go, no-go for capture then will be confirmed by the flight control team here in Houston, led by Flight Director Emily Nelson, and the Cygnus flight control team at the Orbital Sciences headquarters in Dulles, Virginia. The two craft passing over the North Atlantic. This view now from a camera on the end effector of the Canadarm2. Cygnus now has reached the capture point. A good view of the engine on the cargo craft that has faithfully executed all of the rendezvous burns to fine-tune its path over the past 2.5 days following its launch from the Wallops Flight Facility in Virginia. Canadarm2 now moving in for grapple. Once again, this view from the end effector on the Canadarm2. A very clear view of the grapple fixture just underneath the thruster engine on the Cygnus cargo craft. Just a few feet separating the Canadarm2 from its grapple point. The robotics officer reports a good alignment between the end effector and the grapple pin on the Cygnus cargo craft about to be captured. Flight controllers standing by for the grapple and capture of the Cygnus. End effector is over the pin. Grapple confirmed. Cygnus is captured at 5:36 a.m. Central Time as the International Space Station flew 260 miles over northern Libya.
Houston Station M2, we now have a 7th crew member. Janice Moss is now part of Expedition 40. Janice devoted her life to space and accomplished many wonderful things at NASA and Orbital Sciences, including 5 shuttle missions. And today, Janice's legacy in space continues. Welcome aboard the ISS, Janice.
All quiet here in the flight control room as our shift handover continues. This portion of the operation always very slow and meticulous, delicately executed by the robotics officer here in Mission Control to ensure that Cygnus is properly aligned for the initiation of the bolting of Cygnus in place to this Earth-facing port on the Harmony module. First stage capture complete. That's the interim step of the bolting of Cygnus in place. Standing by now for the second stage capture that will denote the hard mate of Cygnus to the International Space Station.
Houston, I am going to step 6. All 4 latches look good.
This is Mission Control Houston. The mechanical systems officer here in Mission Control reports a good second stage capture. And so at 7:53 a.m. Central Time, a little over 2 hours after it was grappled in open space by Steve Swanson, the Expedition 40 commander, Cygnus is now hard mated to the International Space Station's Harmony module, a fixture for the station for the next 4 weeks. Again, 7:53 a.m. Central Time. Mark that as the hard mate time. Second stage capture complete. Cygnus is now bolted to the International Space Station. That occurring as the International Space Station flew 260 miles above the Earth off the east coast of the continent of Australia.